You should go watch his videos. So Windows XP was launched on October 25th, 2001. Jeez. But development was underway way back in 1999 under two projects, Neptune and Odyssey. Neptune was meant to be the home release, and Odyssey the professional release. Both were merged to form Windows Whistler, the codename for XP. The build we're looking at is from October 24, 2000, so exactly a day and a year before XP was officially launched. And let me tell you, the setup was a pain. So it would not install in VMware, no matter what I did. And apparently this is because of an incompatibility with ACPI, but disabling it would not work either. But disabling it on VirtualBox did work. We've got a vastly different setup screen, and it says Windows Whistler on the loading screen as well. Cool. Okay, well, let's go to VirtualBox. This is the only time we're using VirtualBox because I could not get it to run on VMware. It says codename Whistler. Also, I like the old like Windows 98 logo. It actually looks nothing like XP so far. Like usually XP has like a full blue welcome screen in it. That's the Windows 2000 startup, isn't it? Actually, this whole setup looks a lot like Windows 2000. Look at this new theme. That's professional. Ooh, hey, wait, look. When there's one main dialog box, the box behind it is red. That's kind of an interesting idea, not gonna lie. Ooh, let's put it in comments. It's time to give some feedback on Windows XP, guys. So what's my email address? I'm not gonna dox my email. Just how bad is this problem? Guys, it's so freaking bad, yeah? Let's see if we can find the main Bliss wallpaper. I don't remember this from anywhere. But this is kind of starting to look like XP. Turn off. What the hell was that? That was the Windows 3.1 startup sound. Okay, buckle up, because this one's a doozy. So Windows Vista was launched January 30th, 2000 to mixed reception. Codename Longhorn, named after a bar between Whistler and Blackcomb. It was originally meant to come out in 2003, but development was a giant mess. And it shows, because we're gonna look at 3 builds. The earliest build we're gonna look at is build 4005 from January 28, 2003. Which has a broken Windows partition manager, so you actually have to partition your drive using the XP setup. Build 4051 from October 2003 also failed a couple of times, and build 5112 also has a broken partition manager. Also, each of these builds have vastly different setups, but no text mode setup. You're in the GUI from the beginning. We have this bluish aqua theme for build 4005, this black theme for 4051, and this completely different setup process for 5112. Microsoft said f it and completely reset development in 2004. Thank God XP was so good. Okay, well, let's look at Windows Vista build 4005 from January 2003. That's like 4 years before Vista actually launched. That's an interesting take on the XP welcome screen. Okay, so the startup sound is supposed to be Windows XP, but the builds for Vista are so broken. The builds after that are pretty stable. That's a very cool wallpaper though. I really like this bluish aesthetic. Also, you're supposed to have like widgets here, although you can see like these logos are still from XP. I would prefer this over XP. Still looks a lot like XP though. Let's see, property. Oh, that's interesting. So this is called the Plex theme. I like this theme, although not over Arrow. Man said Bliss. These are all just from XP. Maybe not that one. That looks very different. Oh, what the heck? No. Oh my god. This keeps happening on... Oh my god. I'm just gonna put this in the bottom. Let's try inverter. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so now we're gonna look at build 4051 from October 2003. Ah, we have a new startup screen. Oh, what the hell is that? What's the wallpaper though? To be fair, yeah, it's becoming increasingly obvious why Windows Vista didn't come out in 2003, because this shit is a mess. There we go, finally. That's an interesting theme though. It looks way different from Windows XP, and it looks way different from the first build we looked at. Also, the widgets are working with this build. Whatever. F off, dude. Oh, this theme is called Slate. This Slate theme is slick though. I like it. That also seems to have changed. This is by far the worst when it comes to drivers. And that would actually be a precedent, because Windows Vista was also notoriously bad with drivers. Windows codename Longhorn. What is this? Oh. So the final Longhorn build we're looking at is from July 2005. As you can see, we have a completely new loading screen. This build is more stable, I was gonna say, but what the heck? Maybe not. Yeah, so Vista was always just... Yeah, but unfortunately, we do not have Arrow here. Even though we have the graphics drivers, because it's just such a massive mess. Also, I don't know what happened to the widgets. They should be there.